Hey folks, how's it going? In the woods again today. Well, going to look at my old schoolhouse property. So I haven't been in here in a while. And I want to find more treasure. We will find more treasure. But man, is this overgrown. Whew. Look at this. Holy cow. So we're going to have to beat down some bushes. Alright, well I'll see you when I get there. We're going to do a little bit of excavating today. Try to find some non-metal targets. Try to date this area better too. Get some more information. And we'll do some metal detecting. Because I've found some awesome things here in the past. Oh yeah. We are here. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty open in here. So right there sat an old 1800 schoolhouse. This, I think, is just a sinkhole. I've explained this in the past. And it looks like it just continues to sink. It's crazy how the water works in this spot. I think it's an old spring area, actually. Alright, so let's get situated here. So I'll show you what I've done in the past. This spot right here I excavated out, and there's still some stuff left that I found laying about. Yep, right up here. Some iron bits, big nails. And there was some glass somewhere. I wonder where it went. I had set it right there. Interesting. So I think this was the back part. I might have had a side door that came out. So I want to excavate there a little bit. From there to the well, because that's the old well, and all they did was cap it. In the 1950s, it became law that if you have a well, you have to cap it. So if you see concrete liner coming out of a well, then you know there was still occupation in the 50s. And so we'll excavate in here, and I've excavated here a little bit and excavated there a little bit, but there's a privy back here somewhere that we need to find. Yes, I know. Still haven't found it. I also put in a test pit right here. It was a nice sized test pit. And found some goodies. But I think what I'm going to do a little bit of metal detecting first. See what the ground has to share. Yeah, look at that. There's my shovel. I leave my shovels in certain places that I want to continue digging. Look, this is how long it's been since I've been here. This thing's grew up around it. Alright, still in good shape. So we're going to need that today. If I can get this off. Boy, this place just claimed it, didn't it? There we go. So we got my shovel. And we'll do some digging. First, let's do some metal detecting. Yeah, look at this soil. You can tell they've done a lot of burning here. And it's full of nails and everything else. Look at how dark that is. And it just keeps going down. This is their burn pit. I've dug some of it out, but it's mostly all burnt up stuff, so I just got a signal on that cap. Right in back of the old school, this is where I want to do most of my excavation today. Got a little signal. I've searched a lot of this property, but there's so much going on. So many targets. That, you know, this is one of those, you can come back for years and years. Look at that. Ooh, that's pretty. Some nice pottery right there. Oh, that's kind of like a decorative commemorative plate maybe, or something like that. Got a root down there. Oh yeah, more pottery. That's maybe a figurine. Definite signs of burning on that one. Look at all the nails. Glass. Is that glass? Oh yeah, that's a big thick piece of amber. Oh, that might be my target right there. Yep, that's what I was hearing. Genuine porcelain. Nice. Wow, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Maybe we ought to excavate this area right here. Look at that. Nice teacup handle. Lots of nails. Tons and tons of nails in there. Alright, let's keep going. I'm using the metal detector at first to find some hot spots. Because as I dig these holes, I see what's coming out, right? This looks like a perfect area to dig out. Find some nice old stuff in here, right on the back side of the house. I already got a handful of goodies out of one hole. Look at that. Sweet. That one's cool. Oh yeah, this spot would be fantastic to dig. All kinds of goodies coming up. If I can get the date off that. It's got a patent date. Patent. I'm gonna say 1912, maybe. But that's, I think that's what I'm hearing. Old spike with the head broke off it. This is an old school, so you just never know what you're gonna find. Before it was a school, it was an old farmhouse. And you heard me time and time again. Search through your dirt. Don't just use a pinpointer and find the first piece of metal. Man, those things sound like these things coming down. Oh, they smell so good. They just thud. They're all over the place. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. Leaves are falling. Little gusts of wind knock down all these leaves. It's fall. Oh yeah. Oh, got a little bottle came up. Oh yeah, we're gonna get right to it, I think, and just start digging here. This looks like a really nice spot. Look at all the glass. Things you can't find with a metal detector. Yeah. Look at all that glass. And brick. Yep, let's do that. And pottery. Lots of different types of pottery. Nice. Yep, let's dig us a trench. This looks like the perfect spot right off the back side of this old house site, schoolhouse site. This mound, and that's where I'm finding all my debris. We're gonna dig that. We gotta move some furniture though. I gotta move this. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's dig it out. Oh no. Guess I'm gonna have to bring another shovel here. It's okay. I got the small ones. Look at that pottery come up. All I'm doing is going in, loosen up the top. Might find some nice bottles. Looks as though I'm down to the original house surface right there already, and I'm picking up the older stuff now. This is everything I've gotten out of the upper part. Got some glass and small children's milk bottle, which goes good with this structure. Being a schoolhouse, that is the school size right there. This is all the newer stuff here. Older stuff is going to be down here. Got a piece of iron right there too. Something to something. I'm curious to see this rock. Is it a rock or a brick? Just a rock. Old roofing maybe. Window pane. There's some thick glass right there. That's a mirror. See the mirror on it? Well, I'll go down as far as I can and clean it out and see what's here. Looking more like natural down there, but you see there's charcoal in there, it's burning, so it goes down even more. These things are falling like torpedoes. I hope they don't hit me. Oh, this stuff is so dry. There's an old mason top, and we can date that. And the ceramic inside is intact. Nice. There's a lot of charcoal down there, see it? Oh, we're getting down to the older stuff down there. What's that? Oh, signs of electricity. This might be from like I think it was like in 1930s they started equipping all these places with electricity. So that is a good 1930s spot right there. That's a fuse. We need to go deeper. Let's see what's down there. Yeah, my metal detector probably would have picked that up, but there's so many nails and stuff in here that it would have been distorted. And that's the trouble with these old home sites. There's so much stuff in one little spot. You see all that stuff in this one little, it's like a 1x2. And that's what you're hearing when you pass your metal detector over. You're hearing all of this stuff. And to hone in on one little specific piece, especially a tiny little coin, it's very difficult. How does Relic Seeker find his marbles? He digs. That is a white china marble. These are worth a lot more than the clay Benningtons. This is white, like porcelain. Nice, look at that. It's got a big ding in it. You're not going to find that with a metal detector. It's not going to happen. Now, what do we got here? Oh, that looks like a little piece of jewelry, doesn't it? Look at that. It's very fine and dainty. Interesting. I wonder if that's silver. It looks awful silverish to me. I don't know. Neat. Let's keep going. We will put that right on top of there. Look at all that. Just out of this one little spot. That is a tooth. Don't ask me what kind of tooth that goes to, what kind of animal, I don't know, but that's a tooth. It's got meat chompers on it, looks like. Unless that's the root, and then it goes this way, it would be a grazer. Probably goes this way, huh? Interesting. Look how deep that is. There's my arm for comparison. We're up here. It's pretty deep, and I'm still finding glass. It's starting to get very scarce, though. I think that's it. As you see, most of the debris is up here. See if I can clean that off a little bit. See, the charcoal comes all the way down here. And even further. This might have been just a big, huge burn pit or something. I'm not seeing a whole lot of evidence of burning in here. I mean, that doesn't look burnt up, does it? No. And some nice old nails. There's some round nails in here. All kinds of stuff. Interesting what one little hole will tell you and what you can find. What it tells you is that while you're metal detecting, this is everything you have to hear through in order to find that one good item. All that was in there in layers. So, how messy and dirty are these old home sites? That messy and dirty. Alright, so what I'll do now is basically go over and start bringing that material into the hole. this material into the hole, that material into the hole, and see what's around it. I just break it up with the shovel like that and just start bringing stuff down in and see what falls out. Now that we got a good idea of what's going to be in this little pit area, nothing whole so far. Ooh, bless me. There's a piece of pottery down there. Oh yeah, look at that. That's nice. Some script marks would be really nice because that way we can date the stuff. I like the date. Get the dates. If you can find dates on a site, it just adds to the fun of it, you know? You just never know what you're gonna find digging a hole at an old site like this. You just never know. Not a clue. Looks like a cord to an old battery or something. It's a little tiny plate. Little tiny saucer plate. Which makes sense because there were children here. Lots of children. At a little school like this that's been here since the 1800s. Alright, I'm gonna dig into that some more. It's an old mother of pearl button. Yeah. We got a, looks like a pot handle. Mason. There's some stuff in there. That is from roughly a 2 foot by 2 foot small trench. Now, could you imagine what the rest of this territory looks like if you pulled out every single piece of broken pottery and glass and metal? Yeah. Yeah. I want to get this this little lump right here, and then I'll be done. More of that pretty pottery. Nothing with a script mark yet. Nothing with a script mark, but I'll find it. If you got an old home site, it pays to go and dig a test pit like this. Just see what's there. Dig down as far as you can until the objects, the relics, the artifacts, they stop coming. And then just analyze all the pieces. Medicine bottle. All it has is a 7 on it. Well, maybe it's hard to read. Look for seeds in the glass. I don't think that's that old. I think this little ditch here was created as a water control measure in the 30s, 40s, or 50s maybe. Now there's the top to it. Yeah, it's a screw top. There's another piece of this. This is a clue. I found a piece over there, another piece there, a couple pieces in here. So it's scattered. So they're doing fill work. They're tossing this in. Yeah, so it's not, you know, just accidentally thrown there or lost. That is a lot of stuff. That's my hand for comparison. Huge amount of stuff. I'm still curious about this. What do you think? Some kind of brooch maybe, or you know, it looks like it has one single connection. I don't know, maybe I don't see a spot for a pin or anything. Just weird looking. Neat. Well, that's everything so far. And I just roughed it out. Gravity will take care of the rest, and nature will consume it. Now, let's get back to metal detecting. Let's find some more hot spots. The way I found that is, you know, I came over here, just detected a little bit, found a mason jar, dug it up, a whole bunch of pottery came out. That telltale sign, dig it. A little bit of glass and mason top. Don't take these for granted. These will help you date the site. How that ball is written out, B-A-L-L. You see the line underneath the L attached to the last L? That has a specific date attached to it. Yeah. And that porcelain is intact. People collect these! Yeah, a nice little signal in a spot I've searched plenty of times. Just poking out. Right there, let's dig it. There's no telling. Treasure hunting day. I tell you what, it is a beautiful day to be out. Oh, apparently there's a root there. This is my root slasher right here. It will cut through some serious root. That's some dry stuff. Oh, what is that? What is that? That's interesting. I'm gonna have to clean this up real gentle like, okay? Neat looking. I don't know what that is. I've never seen one like that. Looks like a little bottle, but a metal bottle. Weird. Missing the bottom. I don't know if it was made that way or not. Let's clean it up. Yeah, you got me stumped on that one. It almost looks like it's got brass on it. Weird. I don't know what everything is when I pull them out. I just know some stuff. I mean, I didn't live back in this time, so I don't know, but we'll research that. Looks like a little bottle or something. Maybe that was like a bottle-shaped lipstick or something for a kid. I don't know. Once I clean off that top, I can see what's going on with it. Weird. Might be writing on it too, I don't know. It almost looks iron, but it's not. Let's keep going. See what else we find. I'm surprised I missed that. Been all through here. I found coins all through here. So it's on the side of the old schoolhouse, and apparently they probably went and got water or something. Who knows? Now, this one sounds like iron. Oh, look at that creepy crawler coming out of there. Oh, that's a big one. Like, what are you doing to my home, man? You're taking my home. Might be deeper. There's glass down there, window pane. What's that? That's a bolt with a square nut. I don't know if I was hearing that. Quite possibly. Well, one way to find out. Let's check the hole. Well, we got something in here. It's so hard to see anything in this material. Not in there. Oh yeah, there it is. What is it? What is it? It's a little tag for something. Let me clean it up. Just looks like a little tag. I'm not seeing any numbers or anything on it. Not seeing anything on it. Got a little nail hole in the middle. I don't know. There's another target. My goodness, an awful lot of targets that I missed. Of course, you know, as you keep moving targets out of the ground, new ones will appear. You gotta always count on that. Oh, it's a coin. Look at it. Is it a Lincoln? It's a Lincoln? It is a Lincoln. It's a Lincoln Weedy. What kind of date we gonna get on that? Man, my eyes are not that good. You can probably see it before I can. I'm gonna say 44, maybe. Yep. Not overly interested in Wheaties, but it does put 1944 on the map for this place, so, which I already knew because I found an 1870 coin here. So that's nice. Let's keep going. We found coin. And as a good detectorist, always recheck your hole because there's another one in there. Probably in the same spot. And all I did was pull out that one coin. Yep, there it is. There's another one. It's a Weedy. Oh, that's hard to tell. I can't tell. Maybe you can. I'll clean them up and I'll put them right here at the end. Looks like an old soup spoon bowl. Or, not a bowl. A soup spoon. Yeah, I guess it is a bowl. The bowl of the soup spoon. I guess that's why I said that. Iron. And some glass. Could that be from an old shaving razor? Looks like it. Perhaps. Yep. Something with a pretty good ring coming up here. Doesn't sound overly deep. Why, this is some dry stuff. Maybe it was deep. Definitely not in the upper layer, is it? I'll have to rescan that. Huh. It's giving a big 78 dime signal, but it's too big to be a dime. Oh. I'm gonna have to shut you off and dig in there a little bit. Oh, it's gonna pop out. Anything? A dime sure would be nice. Look at these quartz, and that's what they made arrowheads out of a lot of times in this area. Yeah, it's a piece of iron, flat iron, that will give you that signal for sure. Yep. My wife is always so curious how I can go all day without eating. I usually don't eat until around 2 o'clock when I get home. And, you know, I wake up in the morning and I have some coffee. Usually 1 cup, and that's it. And I'll go until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I'll eat my first meal. She's like, how do you do that? Water. When you drink that much water all day long, you feel full, you know? That's all your body needs, really. You know, the solid food, you know, you can get later on. You know, and I eat pretty good when I get home. And that's sustains me through the night into the morning hours, so. Alright, well, let's keep going. Let's keep metal detecting this spot, because we are pulling up. I got 2 coins in an area that I've searched plenty times, so that's why I keep telling everybody, keep going back. Don't stop hunting that spot. What are these things? Look at that. I just walked into that thing. Look at the thorns on this. Oh my goodness. I've seen these before and I'm just amazed by these things. If anybody knows what these plants are, holy cow. Yeah, you walk into that, you think you just walked into a bee's nest. Oh, just tooling around, still on the side of the house. Sounds like maybe iron or something, but once in a while I get a nice squeal out of it, so it's worth a dig. Definitely. Feels like flat iron down there. I'm hitting maybe. I don't expect it to be in this piece. Rock. Okay. Now let me get this detector on that and see where it's at. Well, the detector says it's out. There's an L. Definitely hearing that. No doubt. There it is. What is that? Now, that's what I'm hearing. That flat. Yep. Something. Can't make make sense of it. Something. Now something down in there ringing up pretty decent. Oh. So that was either rock or iron. Oh. Look at that. All the many times I've hunted here and I haven't pulled that up. Interesting. Just goes to show you. You're not done until the ground tells you you're done. It's a mule shoe. Yeah. Which, you know, at an old schoolhouse, a mule shoe. So this tells you this came before the school. What would they be doing with a mule or mule shoe? Unless this was an agricultural school, which I doubt. But yeah, cool, huh? Old door hinge. Most likely came from this schoolhouse, or maybe a barn or a little shed they had out here. On my back side of the house here, just working around. Got a nice signal. One I haven't picked up before. It's amazing how many signals I'm getting with this really dry ground. And there's a root. Big one. I'm not going to be able to get through that, I don't think. Well, that would give me a good signal, wouldn't it? A can top. Yeah, that would. For sure. I'll recheck it. Look how dry that is. Now, what'd we get here? I don't know. Is that pewter? No, that's not pewter. I think that's a car part, an old car part. Probably off the hubcap or something. Interesting. And perfect reason why you come back, because this log, which is probably rotted away since I've last been here, right underneath it is an object. Ringing up pretty decent. And that worm was like very snake-like. What is it? Not much of an object, but still. Can't tell if that's a mason top or looks like an old top, can jar top. Yep. Now we got something in there. I think that's it. Whatever that is. Yep, that's it. Well, it's not silver. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's awful brittle. Chunk of melted lead. Yeah. Now this target sounds pretty good, but it sounds a little bit too high, which could be iron. And I think I'm hitting it down there. Sometimes when that iron gets too high. Oh, what is that? That's pretty old. See how it's square? That actually could be hand forged. Huh. That could be a very early piece. No telling what it was for, though. Yeah, square iron will be old pretty much every time. But that wasn't what I was hearing. I'm hearing something nice. Something that sounds nice. Ringing up real strong. There's a lot of old nails in there. Should be right about there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's, of course, those things ring up real nice. Generic. Yep. Oh no, it's not generic. It has the ball on it. I think. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Ball mason. And that's a stove part. That's the center top with the lids that go on. Shotgun shell or button? Let's hope for button. Got a little bit of glass in there. Nice aqua blue glass, yeah. Some pottery. I expect it to be in here because it wasn't overly deep sounding. Oh, there it is. What is that? Oh, it's a... You know what that is? Come on. Some old-time flashlights where you turn it on with your thumb and you turn it off. This is the actual switch that moves on the outside of the case. Yeah. It makes contact with the batteries inside. Old flashlight switch. How's he know that? I'm that type of guy who's taken things apart. Plenty of times. There's something big down there. So that's the back of the house site. Right there, that pile is one part of a chimney, and the chimney's on the other side. So I had dual chimneys, and the house ran that way, with the front being up there. So I'm on the side. This is where I found a lot of coins and jewelries and evidence of kids playing, car parts, and everything else you can imagine. Just to give you an idea. There it is. Look at that. Did we get a script mark? No. Are you kidding me? Not a single script out of here. Oh, that's pretty. We can definitely tell what this is, I'm sure, just by that pattern. And get a date on it. Oh, that's pretty stuff. Yeah, maybe the kids would have been using that flower pattern. That's really nice. What is this thing, though? I'm gonna say that is a lid for a metal pan or pot. Yep. Looks like a nail or a door hinge. Interesting. Oh, we got more down there. No script mark on that. Are you kidding me? That's a different style. That's the same style I was finding over there in the test pit. Way over there. I'm sure they had more than one, has gold going around. No script mark, are you kidding me? That's 2 big chunks of plate right out of the same hole. And a third teacup. Now there's more down there. That's older stuff. Look at that. That's much older. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting little hole. I have to put in a test bit up here. Dug right there. If this isn't a coin, I'm going to be very discouraged because, man, does it sound like a coin. Oh, this stuff can ring up like a coin in coin and jewelry mode. Yeah, easy as can be. So yeah, I'm very discouraged now. I'll recheck it, but that material right there is horrible for a detector. Yeah, I'll recheck it, but I'm sure that's all that was. Now this is going to be interesting because there's a big signal underneath this root. I didn't bring my axe. Might even be grown into the root. There's no telling. Let me see if I got it. It's in that root. It's in it. That root consumed it. Let me see if I can knock it out of there. Well, still there. It turned into big iron. I'm gonna have to dig deeper. It's down deeper. Oh, that might be some of it right there. Yeah, well, that doesn't look like anything I want to keep. Interesting. I thought it was in that root. I had to chop it up. Alright, let's keep going. I just found a big rubbish pit. Could be remnants of an old vehicle. There's old glass in here, though. That's some thick stuff. What in the world would that come off of? That aqua blue glass. Nice old brick. Yeah, there's more iron right there. Let me dig this up a little bit and see what's here. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe a remnant of an old vehicle. That just rotted away. It's definitely a burn pit too. There's an old Coca-Cola. All this glass. That's pretty thick stuff to be window pane. I don't know where they would have used that at. I got my cut-proof gloves on, so I'm good. Interesting. interesting. Well, let's just take a look in the structure a little bit. That's all roofing material, roof beams. Came down on this part. And this is the kitchen stove right here. It's not very old, 50s. There's a cornerstone. Huh, that's weird. It must cut over that way and then they built that to go that way. Let's see what kind of glass we can find in here, if we can find some. Yeah, just a couple years ago I wasn't able to walk in here at all. Trees lifting up those cornerstones. That's another fireplace, chimney, roof structure on top of it. What in the world is that thing? What in the world is that? Some kind of fungus? Mushroom? That's interesting. This would be the front porch area right here, leading in. I need all this wood to rot away in here. And it's taking forever. This was a nice sized structure. Here's one fireplace. There's the other. So, I mean, it was a nice sized structure. Definitely 2-story. Alright. Well, I think that's going to do it for me. I've had my fun. Got to search around a little bit. There's some evidence of coal. They were burning coal at one time. These old home sites, schoolhouses, they're just so fascinating. Out here all by myself, quiet day, nature, finding treasure. Getting linked up with the past is what it is, really, you know. Learn about what you can from the old days, because history repeats itself. It's just fun. I enjoy it. Alright, well, I'm good. Holy cow. Yeah, I found a few things today. And I learned a little bit more. I got a bag full of stuff, too. Little odds and ends. So, alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next time.